Hira Zainab, if I can summarize this in one sentence, that we have to start with the positives and then go to areas of improvement and then conclude in the positive again. So continuing on what Toastmaster Hira Zainab said, there are 6 elements of evaluation when we are evaluating any speech. I have a question from you, distinguished Toastmaster Erum Rizvi. As if we evaluate generally, there are these 6 elements. But if we, as you are a certified pathway mentor, so if we are looking at the projects defined by Toastmaster International on the dashboard, we see that every project has specific requirement and specific things that we have to follow. For example, the first level, second speech is how to writing a speech. And the third one is about body language and vocal variety. So how we are to evaluate? If we need to look at these specific requirements, or we have to evaluate every speech generally with all these 6 elements?
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Fazal, and thank you for having me here. After hearing 2 answers, I was thinking what your question would bring in and I could add a value because they have literally, mashallah, covered everything. The points that Toastmaster Hira has shared is on a speech that you hear, and very ideally the one that we do in contest. But the question that Toastmaster Fazal has asked is our everyday meetings challenge that we have. Whenever you are asked to evaluate a speech, it's the responsibility of the evaluator to first make sure that do they know that project? If they haven't done it, if they haven't witnessed it, if they haven't gone through the project outline, please decline, because then you're not going to do justice to the speaker. If the project says that you have to evaluate someone on change management, there is a project for that. Now imagine you have not done that, you haven't read about it, and you accept it as an evaluator. Now, while the person was giving the speech, they spoke about the 1 month of journal that they have prepared. They have brought change. They have actually taken up tasks in their organization or even at home or in their community, something that they have done, and they're sharing a whole speech of that report journal with you. And you as an evaluator start talking about, I didn't find a story. I didn't see humor. You didn't ask question to the audience. There was no drama. So imagine you are not with the objectives of that project. So it's very important that you should know the project. And if you don't know, take it up as a challenge. I have done that while I was doing my first path, that there were certain electives which I did not know, and I dropped them. I took other electives. And when I got that as an evaluator, I asked VP, and usually you would get 1 or 2 weeks as an evaluator to prepare for the evaluation. So I did go through the whole outline just to evaluate the speech of that speaker. So it's very important that you have to evaluate as per the objectives. And whenever you're evaluating a speech in your club against a project, an evaluator has to say the statement, congratulations, you have hit the objectives of your project, or you've done a brilliant speech. However, the objectives of the speech were missing. So I would request you to give it another try and try doing this speech again. So I hope that has answered the question.
Thank you so much.